Welcome, welcome, welcome. Up close as you are. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Sunday. I couldn't get my other computer to work. It's like update after update after update, and I'm just like over it. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Ooh, ooh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Hi. Hi. My lips are so dry. Hopefully this helps. So, tomorrow's February, right? Tomorrow, February. I'm so excited. It's gotta be close. My daughter just texted me last night with like clothes. She's like, if you're wondering what this is, it's for my birthday. I was like, okay. Alrighty then. Sunday fun day. Sunday fun day. Yeah, we shall see. Oh, we shall see. I know weekend energy went to Monday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Let's get a quick look at just how the week is, how the first week of February is gonna go. You know what I actually want to do? I actually want to pull a card for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I'm going to clarify so you kind of know what you're looking at, so you can kind of be aware of circumstances. So you can be on top of the game. So you can be on top of the game. How's that sound? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Big Blue House. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Big Blue House. Lucy is falling asleep on the floor, and Sheldon's falling asleep under the table. So, let's see. Monday, February 1st. Monday, February 1st. Queen of Gabriel, Tuesday, February 2nd, please. Tuesday, February 2nd. Seven of Michael, Wednesday, February 3rd. Thursday, February 4th. And Friday, February 5th. You got to. Ooh, 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 you got to. So, Monday, Queen of Gabriel, passionate, charming, brilliant, independent. You can do anything you want right now. Tuesday, Seven of Michael, there's a better course of action for you. Working alone may not be your best answer, so you may be thinking to yourself, maybe it is, maybe it's not. Wednesday, believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what makes you joy, do what makes you happy, leap faith. So, Monday, Wednesday's vibe is good. Thursday, you got the Page of Michael, right? So it's a challenge, but it's new. You might be getting the truth of something or seeing something in a different way. It's the Page of Swords. Friday, you have the Nine of Cups with the Seven of Pence. So whatever this is that possibly is making you happy, have patience. Hey, leave Sheldon alone. It's basically like telling you what you invested in is going to pay off. So there's that. So I like the energy on Monday. I mean, all the energy this week looks good. Again, I don't know if you're like, oh, I'd rather work alone, or, you know, I don't know what your plans are, but it's like, do I take a leap of faith or not? Like, whatever you invested in this week will pay off, so it's a really good thing. Okay. Now, what I want to do, I just want to clarify before with the Queen real quick. What about Monday with the Queen? What about Monday with the Queen? Monday, February 1st with the Queen. Yeah, it's too many. So, a sudden revolution that offers freedom, a breakthrough, procrastination, embrace new opportunities. So, it's a change in your life. So, something is going down. I don't know if you're going to be aware of it or not. You know, anything's possible if you take initiative in making that change. Change can be hard. So, and with the Seven of Michael right next to it, I kind of feel like you're very unsure whether or not you're going to, because I think instead of taking a leap of faith, I think you're kind of looking at something as more of a risk. Let me just find out about this Page of Michael. Somebody's definitely like watching you, keeping an eye on you. Whatever is going on this week is a little bit of a challenge, but I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, see, the Page of Michael has the Five of Cups. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunity for happiness. So the masculine has, you both have something going on. Ah! I don't know why that was so dramatic. The Three of Gabriel just fell on the floor. That was a little dramatic. So, you know, Queen of Wands, you're making some type of change. I don't really think you're sabotaging anything with the Seven of Michael. I think it's more or less like, do I do this on my own or not? And then you got a masculine energy that's in a challenge too. I don't see the feminine really being in a challenge. Well, yeah, that's not true. I do, because you're sitting with the Seven of Swords. So it's like, you know, but by the end of the week, it's like the energy shifts where whatever you're investing in or whatever you're going to invest in does turn out to have a lot of potential, because at the bottom of the deck was the Sun. So I think between the two of you, is it actually going to take a leap of faith, or is it too risky? That's, I think, what's going to weigh on you guys this week. You know? But with the Five of Cups, with the Page of Michael, it's a challenge, but everything happens for a reason. Once again, release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. The Nine of Cups is right there. So it's like Spirit saying, embrace, invest, go on your next endeavor. So something big is happening Monday for my women too. Whether you realize it or not, I mean, it could be an ending, it could be a beginning. It's totally up in the air with the Seven of Michael sitting here. So this is the week, okay? This is the energy. Now, when I throw these cards, this is kind of how you're going to feel about a situation. So it's up to you to make the best of your week. So that came out. Look at that, the Fool. And you have that twice. So you're going to have to make a decision. Again, it's like I think for you, it's like, is this a risk or is it a leap of faith? Is it foolish? Is it not? So something must be coming your way. I don't even know if you'd see it. What can you tell me about the Queen of Gabriel? What can you tell me about the Queen? Ace of Cups. With the Six of Cups. Looks like a new love opportunity, or you're in love, or you're considering, do I want to invest in this situation anymore? Because this could be total self-love. And you're like, fuck it. Because you're sitting next to the Seven of Swords. So I don't know what you guys are going to do. Could this be a new opportunity? Absolutely. Could it have to do with your past? Absolutely. Could it just be something you're going to end up loving versus it being someone you love? Absolutely. So, what's up with the Seven of Michael? And it might be you just making a change on Monday, however this rolls for you. It might just be you deciding to make a change, and whatever that change is going to be good, okay? And you're starting off as a little tiny birdie. Here's the thing. With the Seven of Swords, you got the Seven of Swords. With the Two of Cups. So you got mutual feelings for somebody. There's something going on here. To me, it looks like it'd be more sabotage, if anything, or you just don't want to include somebody in something. Because it's basically saying there's a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be your best answer. But for some reason, I really truly feel like the feminine wants to work alone on something. And Spirit's kind of like, I don't know if that's the best idea. So that does change your dynamics a little bit. Let me get one more for the Seven of Swords, because now I have that twice sitting on top of each other. So now you have the Seven of Swords out twice and the Fool. Okay, so again, I think it boils down to, is this going to be too risky, or do I do this? And then you got the Ten of Cups. So it is something that's going to lead to contentment. Let me get the possible outcome of this Ten of Cups. I don't think it's lies and deceptions, or I don't think it's anything like that, because you got the Fool here twice. I think it's more, what are you gonna do? Two of Cups, see? So there's something here with someone else with the Page of Swords that's now here twice. The Two of Cups showed its face twice. Clearly you have mutual feelings for somebody. Clearly you don't want them to help you. Clearly you don't want, you're just like, oh my God, energy. Oh my God. Remember that song back in the day? Oh my God. Oh my God. Who sings that? Do you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm referencing? Oh my God. Had to have been 80s for sure. There's no question. It's like an old school 80s song. Oh my God. This doesn't have to be a lover, guys. This could be you and a best friend. You and a business partner. This could be, yeah, it's not that song though. OMG, look at Becky. Look at her butt. It is so big. It's not that one. It's like, oh my God. It's the same era though. This could even be you fighting your own self-conscious. But I have a feeling there's most definitely somebody here that's involved for a majority of you. Others of you, you're literally battling your own self-conscious right now, or somebody new is going to come in, a job, something. You know, what up, Buttercup? So this could be some type of sabotage thing going on here. Oh, congratulations. We just moved into our new home that just showed up in the mail last year. I don't want to get sidetracked. Oh, you're so welcome. So let me just clarify your best advice for this 7 of Michael, so I can find out if it's like you should peace out or consider it. Spirit saying you might want to consider something. It looks like the feminine really wants to do something on their own, self-sufficient, independent, cutting somebody out. I don't know if you're doing it for the wrong reasons or not. I want one more. We have addiction, so I don't, there's like some type of restraint. Like, so I don't know if you're just Xing out a situation. You got coffee cup, meeting for a conversation, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. So there could be a couple things going on. So you're just like, you know what? I don't want to do this. A song just came to me, So Addicted to You, Save and Able. I'm so addicted to all the things you do. One more for the 7 of Michael. You're getting multiple answers. You got stabbed in the back, you got kisses, falling in love, heartbreak. So I don't know what's going on here. Like, this is like, you would have to know what this is. You might be dating, meeting somebody new, getting back out there. So somebody could walk into your life or just did or is about to this week. Don't let the past get the best of you. Ladies, you're having, I mean, it's great. I mean, I hope I'm in this freaking realm with you guys with this massive change for the ladies, because I've been waiting for this just as long as you guys probably have, right? But you got to put effort into it. I just feel like right now you could be very stubborn about a situation. Because there's a new opportunity, and I think it's just more or less like, you know what, this feels more of like a risk than a leap of faith. And it looks like, hey, I'd rather just do it on my own. I'm going to see if this is more positive or negative, this 2 of Cups. See, 8 of Michael, you can be free. Make a conscious choice to change your situation. So it's like someone's still letting someone sabotage a situation, whether it's you or someone else. And then see the 8 of Cups. There's something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right and move forward. So it's probably a family situation. There's still some situation where it's like Spirit saying walk away from it. If this is that third party that we've been talking about, I'm done reading that story, guys. If you're in a third party, you put yourselves there, and I'm done. I'm done reading it. Okay, it's time to move forward. Go find another reader that wants to keep you involved in some bullshit like that. So right now, Spirit, I mean, it's 2 8s, and 8s are great, okay? And you got 888 Justice at the bottom of the deck. I mean, that's a beautiful new beginning, materialistically, emotionally. Like, so it's up to you. So I don't know if this is, for some of you, this could literally be you sabotaging a situation because you think something's going down the way it's going down, and that's it, and you're stubborn. Others of you, this is Somebody like definitely needs to walk away from a family situation. Free yourself, you know, believe in yourself, do what's best for you, release regret, embrace opportunities. Others of you, I'm telling you right now, there's a chance you're going to sabotage some type of connection because you feel like somebody is still stuck in their head regarding a situation and you're like, fuck this, I'm out. And I think that's what's going on for a majority of you. Okay, so be careful here because Spirit's really saying like there could be a really big change. You got to have a little faith. And right now for my feminine, you're not having it. You want to do something on your own. You don't want to lean on somebody. You must be very independent, very like go get it. Like there's something where it's like, nope, I want to do this on my own. And Spirit's kind of like, oh, you know, I know for you right now you feel like it's more of a risk, but Spirit kind of wants to look at something more as like a leap of faith. So basically, this is like the image I'm getting. You're writing a list of all the reasons why you shouldn't go in this direction, but are you writing the reasons on why you should? Is the message I'm getting. Okay? Obviously, there's going to be a lot more negatives to a positive when you find yourself in a situation, especially when you feel stuck in a situation and you need out, and it doesn't look like you need to. It looks more like take the leap of faith. It is a challenge. Something will pay off. So you guys are in a tough situation. My women are battling their feelings right now, their thoughts, their morals, their integrity. That, I mean, honest to God, like you're battling. And not to the point where you can't do it. I don't, you know, this is why I'm doing this read for you guys to realize this is kind of how you're feeling, but the outcome can be very different. So you got to know if this read is for you or how you want to perceive this read. Because this looks more like you're about to sabotage a connection because of your own thoughts. And you're like, fuck this, I'm out. When Spirit's like, take the leap of faith, and you're like, fuck that, it's a risk. That's totally what I'm picking up on right now. There's no question. I do feel like whoever's watching you, keeping an eye on you, you are a queen, you are dealing with a page, you're on a different level as somebody. This person realized things are happening for a reason, but they also need to embrace what's happening, and they also need to let go of regret. It's that simple. And you got the 9 of Cups with the 7 of Pence, so it's basically telling me, you know, it's time to have fun in your life. It's what you're invested in. You have invested wisely. Have patience. Wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. So it's basically like what I just said. Is it a leap of faith, or are you going to be like, fuck this, it's too risky? Because that's what's happening right now. And my women, I don't think you feel stuck. Well, you do, but on a different level stuck. You're battling your own soul. It's just risky. I just feel complete risk. You're just like, fuck this. I don't think it's your ego. I think you're brilliant, and I can sense by like the morals and certain stuff I'm picking up on that you're just really trying to do the right thing. But you could end up sabotaging something that you put effort into because of something else. But here's the thing. I'm a very smart woman, and I am going to give myself fucking kudos for that, because if this energy is on the board, you're dealing with somebody who doesn't open up, who's kind of probably detached, is not telling you the full situation, because you didn't get to this 8 of Swords by yourself. So I can totally understand where that vibe is coming from. Others of you, you know, minds over matter. It looks like you got a really good week. Careful signing documents this week, not to make anybody nervous, but just be a little careful. We are in Mercury retrograde. You know, dot those T's and I's. Cross those T's and dot those I's, you know. So try not to battle yourself too much. I know it takes two. not my first rodeo. This is not you guys' first rodeo. And I will call out the energy on the board, you know? So, what's up with this leap of faith? Now, this is where it's just kind of, it's a little tricky for you. That's all. A little tricky for the man, a little tricky for the woman. You got Judgment. Okay. The Empress wanted to pop out too with the Devil. So, I don't know if this is more temptation. This is like, will you have a second chance? This is like a rebirth. This is resurrecting. You are vibing at a 0, and I think that's great. But vibing at a 0 can be very difficult. But it is it's a great vibe. So try not to be negative, which I think is going to be not that easy for you this week. Because like I said, I think you're thinking of more like, I can list 7 reasons on why I shouldn't be with you versus naming reasons why you should. You know what I'm saying? I'm totally picking up on that vibe for you guys. So I don't see anything about manifesting. I think whatever's going down is already here. And it's really up to you. Spirit's saying it's up to you. I don't think it'd be a win or a loss. Like, I don't want to be that person to tell you, oh, it looks like more of a win or it looks like more of a loss. Like, that's up to you. It's your judgment call. It's on you. Let me get one more for Judgment. You guys have a tough situation because I don't think there's an offer here. I don't think someone's asking you to X, Y, Z. I think you're mentally battling this yourself and you're choosing to. You know, you got the Hierophant. Will it be a relationship, or are you dealing with this? Or is this Taurus energy, like I said, with the Mother of Swords, kind of being clear about what you want, but very guarded. You won't settle for less. You could be dealing with somebody who's extremely traditional, or this could be that stubborn Taurus energy I felt right off the rip. You know? So you got 3 major arcana piled on top of each other, guys. So this is a crossroads for you. Men and women. This is most definitely a crossroads. Like, Spirit's making you, like, really evaluate. It's a great read. It's very informative. It will help me if I go back and look at it. And you got I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming, fun, fading, flirting, wanting to date. So either this is somebody new coming into your life and you're like, fuck this. I'm all about me right now. I don't, you know, yada yada, whatever your scenario, or some of you already know who this person is with the 2 of Cups coming in, okay? But this could also be somebody from your past, and they just kind of like walk through the door, and this is somebody that, you know, hurt you or you hurt them. There was lies, deception, you walked away in the past, and now all of a sudden you're like, what the fuck? What are you doing here? Why are you knocking on my door? Why are you texting me? Why are you doing this? Or it's new. Straight up new, something new. That will probably lead to a commitment with the Hierophant being here. But again, it's the bird looking right over. You got 2 birds looking at each other. Like, it's up to the feminine right now what you're going to do, because it looks like the feminine's the one that's battling. I didn't even get to the man yet. The man got 1 column here, and they're battling too. But they're not battling what you're battling. Like, even looking at these cards, I think I would want to be this one. And I love crows. And I love that, you know, there's a lot of wisdom here and there's a key to something. But, like, I'd rather fresh, you know, and that's my opinion. I think both birds are awesome sauce. I'm not judging birds. I think with the change of life and the cup of love and the energy you're coming in, I would rather right now focus on this. Whatever's new, whatever's creating, because it's something new, right? It's a chicklin, it's a ducklin, you know. But go, Lucy. But you know, you don't want to go out. But you gotta be smart about it too. You know, that's where there's like a little bit of a dilemma here. Which just brought me to the song Kelly Rowland. I believe it's Kelly Rowland, Dilemma. I can't think of it right off the tip of my tongue, but you like somebody. I'm sure you love somebody. The 2 of Cups is here. Or this is somebody likes you, and like I said, they're coming in. It's like you don't even see it coming. You'd be dealing with somebody who's very, Like, hey, I'm going to take a leap of faith, but very traditional, okay? Us spiritual people are not very traditional. I mean, we can be when it comes to holidays or Christmas or Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, when it comes to stuff like that. But, you know, it's being spiritual, my own opinion, and I'm being kind of like trying not to be biased here, but it's just kind of like, that's kind of tough energy to be dealing with somebody who's already grown, already has the wisdom, already has their own mindset, already, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's very tough to adjust to that type of energy. It's not a bad thing. I would just rather be the duckling right now, to be honest with you. And carry that wisdom that I already have. Because I'm telling you, like, let me flip you. That looks. That looks like more sabotage. You got the Two of Cups there. Well, that's dealing with your past. And then with this leap of faith, it's entirely up to you. But like I said, I feel like for you, it's more of a risk, you know, than a leap. And then over here, you have that masculine with the Five of Cups. So needing to most definitely embrace, you know, a new opportunity. I haven't even gotten to him yet. And then with the Nine of Cups over here with the Seven of Pentacles, like something's going to pay off. Like whatever this is can kind of be long-term with somebody. Or this was long-term with somebody. Or it's going to be. But look at that feminine energy. Look at that. It's beautiful. For some reason, I got pulled to this. My daughter got me this for Christmas. There's just 3 cards in here. I don't remember which ones. But I'm going to pick one for you. We got the Hangman. There's 4. Nope, there's 3. So, we got the Six of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Hangman. Oh my goodness. As soon as I went for those cards, I just instantly froze. So I don't know if I should do them or not. You guys with me? Can you just hit the like button if you're with me? And it was just 33. Okay, and I'm not going to do those cards right now. I might do them at the end of the read, but it just disrupted, and I'm just going to leave it as is for right now, okay? Let's just continue what we're seeing. So right now, we know the scenario. Let's move on to this masculine energy. And at the end of the read, I'll do that for you guys. So tell me about this Page of Michael. So this is someone that's possibly changing their perspective. The Four of Wands wanted to come out, but it didn't. But it smacked the deck. I don't know if this energy wants to rebuild, wants to build. I don't know what they're focused on. But that was quite the smack. You're dealing with somebody with this energy. I see dark and I see light right now, which probably makes sense because the coming in is the Five of Cups, but I think you're very aware of that. I don't think there's anything to like get into. I think somebody's very blunt. You're dealing with somebody who probably analyzes more than you do. And you got the Nine of Cups. So here's the thing. They're dreaming about you, thinking about you. So they're attached to the Nine of Cups with the Daughter of Pentacles. So they really want something here. So they're in a tough spot too. Let's see what this Five of Cups is. I don't know if it has to do with you, somebody else, just what's ever going on in their life. I'm going to try to get answers for my men that are watching. I'm not going to leave you out. I know I just spent a lot of time with the feminine. There's that Four of Wands again. So they want to build. It's not the Four of Wands. Sorry. It is the Four of Wands. with the Death card. So something that was probably over, but they want to rebuild. I'm not sure what they want to rebuild. They feel stabbed in the back. They do want to move forward. But like I said, here's that dark energy I'm feeling. And then they have the Nine of Cups. So this is very light and dark energy. And I think you're very aware of that. Because now we're getting to the point if you're involved with somebody or you're talking to somebody, you're dating somebody, you're with somebody. Because now we got the feminine, now we got the masculine. We're going to combine it like that, okay? But it could be that if you're single, you just got the answers that you needed as a feminine. And now we're working on the masculine, okay? So as a feminine, I gave you lots of information, especially if you're single, you're good, you got a new start. Don't let your past hold you back. Don't stay trapped in this energy. Like literally, like ask spirit, like please, I give you permission to come in and help me. I don't want to be in this state. I don't want to be confused. If you feel the need to walk away, go ahead. But I'm telling you right now, I don't think you should, and not if you're single. If you guys were together, I gave you my own little opinion before. If you're single, I think you should definitely take the leap of faith and be the chickie, be the duckling, be the chicklin, okay? Let's see what my men here, something, you know, is over, and it's just, again, darkened energy. And if you guys are together, you know, Five of Swords, I don't know if they want to win at all costs here with the Son of Wands, or if you're dealing with somebody who's just kind of like, I think that would be their own battle. But if I'm combining this energy, I mean, if you're single, the best advice I can give you right now is go after your happiness, your dreams, what you want, and invest in something and let something go for sure. That's a given. Same with the women. You guys have a really beautiful read. Very to the point. I'm kind of getting like what would you call that in your throat? Like I kind of just almost like I swallowed. I had a big lump in my throat. So I don't know if there's something they want to say that they're not saying, but again, that's on them. You got your own shit going on. What's with this? Four of Wands, Three of Cups. So it is happy. What's with this Five of Swords? Three little birds on my doorstep singing, this is the message for you. Five of Swords, Ten of Swords. So yeah, something was over, but the Ace of Wands. So they can easily change, men, sorry. You can easily change your perspective, your attitude, your energy. It's what you choose. I mean, you both have choices. I felt like I wanted to puke. The men is having a really hard time making this choice. They're literally sick to their stomach right now. Wow. Okay. They think somebody's like their happiness. They know what their happiness is. They're getting a taste of it. But it's just a matter of, are you going to invest in this? You've already invested wisely. It says have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans to do your next endeavor. So it's like knowing that they want something, but they feel maybe manipulated, stabbed in the back, you know, but they want to rebuild. They want this. That again, darken, my men, you're in dark and light energy. Best advice I can give you is choose light. And I don't, you know, like this could be like all mental for you guys, and you wouldn't even see this coming. Like I said, there might not be an opportunity. This could be straight up all mental energy and how you're perceiving something and how much you love yourself and the independence that you want, the freedom that you know what I'm saying? Like this doesn't even have to be something that's presented to you because it's already happening. You're already fully aware that the feminine wants something new. The masculine wants to go towards happiness, but letting the dark get the best of them. Like, again, like I said, battling the dark and light. My men. You know, you know you want to be billed as happy, but you feel manipulated or stabbed in the back, and there's the dark energy. And then I just picked it up, you know, dark and light instantly when I saw this card. But at the end of the day, there's that dark and light again. It's on you and the choices you make and what you choose to discuss and stuff like that, because there's a big lump in my throat. Okay, so obviously something makes you happy. Let's get your best advice for this Four of Wands. Not even Four of Wands, this Three of Cups, because Three of Cups is happiness, this Nine of Cups is happiness, and then you got another Nine of Cups. So you have you have two Fools, you have two Nine of Cups. You have the 3/8 weren't linked to you. I know there was something else. My women right now, oh yeah, the 2 7 of Swords. So my women have 2 7 of Swords, 2 Fool energies, leap of faith or a risk. My men have 2 9 of Cups, and I think you're in that leap of faith too. The men is. This is where my men at, and this is where my women are at. My women are definitely more in their power. No fucking question. The men are just more like, my men are torn. My women feel more trapped and used. It's just like, damn, risky. And same with my men. My men are going through something too. There's no question. But again, same as my women, 8 of Cups. I mean, the 8 of Michael. My women are at the point where it's like, you can be free. Make a conscious choice to change your situation. That's why I'm saying I don't know if it's going to be presented like that. I think it's a conscious choice on every end here. You know, because right now you feel trapped and deceived and hurt. And you want to walk away from a situation. There's just no question. You're like high as a fucking kite right now, like on cloud 9. Like, I'm determined to do this on my own. Fuck you. And then, because I'm combining it, and my masculine's like, I know I want this. We've invested time. But again, they need to release regret and embrace an opportunity for happiness, right? So they got to find a silver lining too. You know, it can't just be like all illusionary energy here. You know, they want to rebuild. They want happiness. They know where their happiness lies, my men. But you also are like, I feel stabbed in the back and manipulated. Well, again, it takes fucking two, because we're talking about people that are together now. So don't play victim. Because she's not playing victim. And the 5 of Swords is sometimes someone who plays victim. Like, I'm the one that got stabbed in the back. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't want to pick and choose sides here, but if my women feel like you deceive them and it's lies, and they feel the need to walk away and they feel entrapped by something, you sure as fucking partaked in something. So I don't know if I just did a little counseling for you, but that's fucking clear as day. You might want to send this video to the fucking man you're seeing, because I don't know if this one realizes. This one's too busy like, oh, I'm the fucking victim here. No, nobody, you're not. You feel stabbed in the back? The lady got lied to. You guys are in a tough scenario. Okay. So, anywho, best advice for this 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups, because it's wonderful energy. 3 little birds on my doorstep, singing, this is the message for you. Ah. So we have the 4 of Michael, which is the 4 of Swords, and the Page of Ariel. All right, so insights that come from quiet meditation. You definitely need to try to get some more sleep. So take some time off. Take some time off if you can. Seek relief from whatever stress you're going through. And it's the 4 of Michael, so you've already healed from a situation, or you're in the midst of healing. And then you got the Page of Ariel, you know, so an exciting new opportunity, once again, is offered to you. It's right in front of you. Time to get to work. Educate yourself, balance, be clever, be reliable. So it's like my men and ladies are getting the same type of message, but this is the same message that my men already had down here with release regret and embrace new opportunities, right? New opportunity, right? Somewhere it says new opportunity. Yeah, new opportunity. With the Page of Michael, got the 9 of Cups. So my men, you know what this is, okay? New opportunity. It's a challenge, but it's exciting. And you know it can be exciting. You got the 9 of Cups, so you're not doubting that. So I don't know what it is you're doubting. It's got to be the dark and the light. And here comes another opportunity. What are you going to do? You know? And again, it's like the 4 of Michael. The men aren't really doing much, even though they want it. So that's on them. But it is a really good opportunity here. If this energy is willing, if my masculine is willing to take a leap of faith here. You know, so again, both of you. Now, you know how I said take a leap of faith for the masculine? And for my women, it's like more of a risk. So it's like, I don't think it's that risky for the masculine to get into this. I think it's more risky for the woman, and I don't know why. Probably because of deception or whatever, self-sabotage in the past, like whatever went down, or however this story is relating to you, you know. Because my men know what they want. They know what's making them happy right now, but they're not releasing or investing. And my women right now, like, you don't want the same thing either, but man, your fucking energy is phenomenal. Phenomenal. But it's tough. But it's phenomenal. You got the Ace of Cups with the Fool. Like, that's holding yourself a high standard. You're passionate. You have that charm. You're brilliant. You're freaking independent. Like, you don't need no one. If anything, you would want this energy. I don't know if this energy wants you to need them, because you don't. So let's find out about this 9 of Cups. So the men can change their vibe too. You guys have a great read. Very informative. Tuesday looks a little tough for everybody. It's just questionable. It's just questionable. I'll do that at the end. This is all combines energy. It's what you put into it is what you get out of something. You know what I mean, jelly beans? And they got Temperance. So this could be reconciliation, or this could be them healing. You know, you got Patience right here, but you have 3 of Wands. So you also have your ships are in. You know, it's like you throw the boomerang, it's going to come right back at you. So I kind of feel like you can't escape something. To me, I kind of feel like this Temperance is kind of like, temper yourself. What do you really want? Go after what you want. Best advice for Temperance. Because for some reason, I'm reading more like healing and reconciliation. Like it's an even both. So I don't know if you're battling, do I heal or do I reconcile? See, now they have the Magician. So this is my men, I'm telling you right now, with the 3 of Wands again at the bottom of the deck. It's the boomerang effect. Like it's going to come right back at you. It's almost like my men can't escape this. And I know my women kind of feel a little like that, but it's really my men. And here's the thing, guys. You have every tool you need to get through this. There's no question. I say that all the time about the Magician, right? You have every tool in the shed. You have every cupboard. You have every ingredient in the cupboard to make a cake. Like, you're capable of doing this. You're strong. You're independent. Like, you can do this. And you're sneakily looking over at the Temperance like, oh, man, do I do it? And Temperance is looking right at you with its feathers. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Your happiness is right in front of you. You can do this. Men, please. Choose happiness no matter what it is. Because you're creating something. And I will tell you, if this is work, it doesn't look like work. I don't have any pence. But if this is, regardless, shit's work. But materialistically, if this is work, on a side note, only because the Seven of Pentacles is there. If you're starting something new, do it. You've invested wisely. Have patience. And this card speaks of patience. Have patience. The harvest is coming. Review your progress and make plans. Just make sure you take that next step to go on this new endeavor. So if that's work, you can do it. Especially if it makes you happy. I think this is more about a feminine on this end than anything else. But if it is work too, you can do it. I think you're healing from a situation. You also want to reconcile a situation and rebuild with the Four of Wands. There's no question. You know, Spirit saying, you know, it can pay off. It's an opportunity. Are you going to take it? For my men, I think it's more obvious. So there might be some nerves here. For my women, I really think it's more of a conscious choice that needs to be made. And my men, it's more of a physical choice that needs to be made. Not really mental. Because right now you can choose dark or light and the masculine's kind of not choosing. Even though they know what they want. That's why Spirit's like, hey, the opportunity is here. It's on you. If you want to focus just on money, I don't think that's a good idea because you don't have money on the board like that. It's more about your emotions, 9 of Cups, 5 of Cups, mental emotions, being detached, but wanting to ground something. It's a given. Let's find out about this 7 of Pentacles. Son of Wands. So yeah, this is adventurous energy, right? Wanting to go after something. It's like, do it. But at the bottom of the deck, again, it's like you're torn, okay? So, you know, Spirit's saying to go for it. So it's up to you on what direction you take. I don't really need to, like, do that. It looks like you're going to take the initiative to do it. But there's still, you still feel like something shady about the situation because, again, you're looking over here like you've been stabbed in the back. And, yeah, maybe you have, or maybe you do feel that way. But are you going to sit here and be like, oh, my God, and play victim? Or are you going to be like, okay, take a leap of faith? Because I really feel like my men, it's more of a leap of faith. Am I going to take a leap of faith and am I going to do this and go after it? And my women, it's more like of a risk because you're extremely independent over here. Like, really. It's like that energy is just like, bam, it's here. You had to have learned lessons. Like, it's undeniable. Sorry about that. My daughter called, and normally after I hit no or whatever, decline, it normally bounces back, and for some reason it didn't bounce back this time. So you guys may have a hard time bouncing back from something, okay? That could be a message too. I really do feel like you have a great, great, great reading. I mean, I don't normally ever say this, and I really don't, but I feel like this is one of these situations, like if you're someone you're dealing with and they know you're spiritual, or you got a friend, anything like that, this is one of these videos that you share. Whether they're aware of tarot, whether they believe in it, like, just tell them not to listen. Tell them not to, like, they don't even have to watch the video. Like, maybe just sit back and, like, listen. You know what I mean? Like, this is a really great reading with a lot of information to kind of let you guys know where you're at and what the universe is trying to tell you and what direction to kind of get you in. You know, I mean, you're still going to have this energy of like, I don't know what to do, but you can also have this reading to lean on, you know, someone to lean on. So, you know, there's that. If you're getting half-truths, you know, I don't want to give that type of advice anymore. Like I said, if there's a third party, take yourself out of the equation. I don't want to read it anymore. If you're going to stay in it, that's on you. I'm not engaging that energy anymore. It's exhausting. You know better. You've learned lessons. Find another reader to tell you what's going on with your man or your woman, because in all reality, it's not your fucking man and it's not your fucking woman if there's 3 of you, okay? So we're done with that bullshit. These are the type of readings we're going to do. All about you. What's best for you? Because obviously this could have something to do with a third party, and that's why you're like, nope. Because that energy was very like wanting new but getting rid of the old, you know, all that shit. So, and to me, the feminine is really in their freaking head right now because of readers and possibly me influencing you too. Like I did like the other day when I said like, this fucking bitch, when is she gonna leave the read? Yeah, she could be a bitch, she could be a fucking douchebag, but the point is, I'm done fucking reading it. If you're gonna leave yourself in that energy and you can't get your answers, then I don't blame you for walking away. You gotta do what's best for you. And that's kind of where you guys are at. My women, you're brave enough and strong enough and have enough moral and insight and independence to make this decision, whether you're completely self-sufficient or not. Because you're just a chicklin, you know? It doesn't matter. Make the right move. Don't put your fate in somebody else's hands. Do what's best for you. Because the masculine is more than capable, if you're coupled or dating, the masculine is more than capable of taking themselves out of this energy just like you. But again, it would take 2 to compromise. So if you're coupled or dating and you know what this scenario is, I'll pull you guys the best advice besides what I just gave you. Best advice if you're trying to work something out or trying to make this decision, because this is extremely tough. But again, take it with a grain of salt. This is tarot. Ultimately, you make your own decision. But if you ask me, Spirit's already telling you to take a leap of faith. Second chances, rebirth. Because that's dead in the middle. All right, but for those who need a little more guidance, clearly somebody does, because I just picked up the deck. And you have the 6 of Ariel, and that's balance, all right? So, you know, expect to be fulfilled in magical, unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving, receiving, being grateful. It also takes a change of perspective. There's a better way. Pause for reflection. Dare to be different. So Spirit is saying to go after something here. It's just, what is your conscious leaning towards? You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty much the same exact message as I just said. I was hoping to get a little bit more. But it also says material needs get fulfilled in magical, unexpected ways too. So if this is a money situation, change your perspective. If the woman over here is too strong, because you're reeking of independence right now. And I just said that to you. If you feel like you're not really self-sufficient, you will be. So I don't know if you're battling, you know, because material needs get fulfilled in magical, unexpected ways. So I don't know if you're battling this, if the masculine's battling this, if there's a money issue here that wasn't being brought to our attention, you know, because when it takes 2 and you're in a relationship, both people should be very self-sufficient, right? And if one's not really self-sufficient and the other one is, you know, that could be a thing. But Spirit's just kind of like, don't let that get the best of you either. There's a lot of informative information here, guys. So there is some money issues somewhere here on the board. But that's not the bigger problem. See what I'm saying? Because this just came out. So it's a problem. It's not really a problem is what they're saying, but it's a problem to somebody. And it could be a problem to both of you. So I don't know if the masculine's like, I need someone to be more self-sufficient, which I can agree 100%. I've always said that before getting into a relationship. I wouldn't ever want to be in that situation of not being a partner, a team. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I get what this is saying. I mean, it's clear as day. Everyone should pull their own weight. A lot of people don't like getting into relationships and not feeling self-sufficient. And I think it's something going on with the feminine, because that's why I'm picking up on the vibe. But man, you have everything else. So I don't know if it's on their end that's kind of worried about something, because they are coming in with the Page of Ariel and the Seven of Pentacles. So I am feeling some type of money thing with them, but I don't think it's the end of be all. So I don't know which side this is really weighing on, if it's weighing more on the feminine or more on the masculine. And it could be both, because I can feel the morals and independence from this feminine energy. Like, fuck you, I'm going to do it myself. I'm walking away. I'm not staying in this situation anymore. There's obviously a family. There's obviously a connection. But, like, there's a good chance it's the Eight of Swords, ladies. So, mentally, you have yourself in this situation. Doesn't mean that's what's happening. But, again, I'm not making excuses for this one, because this one obviously kept you in the dark. And I said that in the beginning of the reading, right? It takes two to be clear and go after what you want. So I don't know if, because my women are more like, I can do this. I don't need no one. I don't need my family. I don't need my friends. I don't need my children. Like, I'm telling you, like, you'd be content with your damn animals. Like, you don't need no one right now. But that might hinder you. And I only say that because of what this card says. There's a better course of action available. Working alone might not be the best answer. But in my eyes right now, you're like, get the fuck out of here. I'm doing this by myself. See what I'm saying? This is a very informative read. I'm kind of shocked that this is coming out so easily, and I'm just reading the energy very gracefully, and just kind of like, it's just like bam, 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 bam. So don't really worry about that, is the vibe I'm getting. And that's easier said than done, guys. I've been in that situation where it's like, oh, hell no, I'm not getting in a relationship and not being self-sufficient enough. And, you know, and it's all depends on how you perceive that. Because for me, even though I can pay bills and rent and do all this stuff, like, to me, if I'm not banking, I don't feel really self-sufficient. Or if I'm leaning on somebody else, I don't feel self-sufficient. And the thing is, I know I've been stuck. I could do that. I could go out and work my ass off full time, or 2 jobs, and do YouTube and do what needs to be done. But sometimes we get in this energy of like a rut or whatever the scenario could be. And that's our own fault, right? But it can be done. And I know what that independence feels like. I created a business. I've been there. I've done it. So to lose that and start new again, which I think some of you are doing with the Chicklin, it's fine. It's going to pan out. So be careful with your thoughts right now, because I think for my feminists, more like, nah, I gotta do this alone. And Spirit's like, that might not be the best idea. And I hate to even say that to you, because that makes you rethink what your plan was. And that's the tough thing about tarot. Knowing if this is your read, what should you really be doing? This is not easy. People think spirituality is just easy and so taboo, and it's like, are you kidding me? The lessons we've learned, it's the toughest journey we've ever taken, and we've been doing this for a very long time, and we've learned lessons, and we get it, but we still battle things. You know what I mean? That it's a given. We still battle this type of stuff, but we know better, and we're big, bad, and strong, and we move forward. But sometimes we do need someone to lean on, but you don't. But it's nice to have, like I said, you'd more like, I want you around. I don't need you. But maybe right now you do, but you don't like the circumstances, and that could be your own ego, that could be your own pride. Same thing going on with the men. Because the Six of Ariel is normally more about balance And this is talking about money. Material needs are fulfilled in magical ways and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving, receiving, and be grateful and having a grateful heart. And then perspective. There's a better way. Pause for reflection. Dare to be different, which is that leap of faith. So for some of you, there is money involved here. Or it comes down to money. It comes down to love. It comes down to every aspect in your fucking life. All I feel is Taurus energy. So this is your Venus, right? And I think Capricorn's in Venus right now. And Capricorn rules money. And Capricorn is a very difficult sign. I'm a Capricorn moon. I don't know. It could just be difficult for me. I find it like Aquarius and Capricorn to be very, very difficult energy for me to be in. Not necessarily Aquarius. Aquarius is more like partnerships and friendships, because I have that community, I have that gab, I have that partnership down, right? I think it's more working with the energy for me, you know. But Capricorn, man, I'm like so thankful I only have one placement at Capricorn, and it's not easy having it as a moon either. That is for damn sure. But Capricorn is in Venus, and it does rule money, okay? So, and I got the goosebumps. So there is a money factor here. There's no question, okay? I do want to pull a lesson for a masculine and a feminine. And I still want to do that 3-card thing for you guys if you want to think of a question. A lot of, there's a lot here. Like even me, I can relate to this with studies, with my love life, with my family life, with my friends. Like I can, okay? So I know it's probably going to be a tough week for me too, because I'm going to have to make a conscious decision too. It's just the energy we're in. You know, you probably won't want to hear this, but this one just said, where's the money? You know what a friend always tells me? Go make the money. Like my dad would say, go make the money. Or you know what I'm saying? Like that's the God honest truth. That's how it works. Go get it. And I know it's, to me, I don't even like hearing it, because I feel like with my personal situation and the way somebody's saying it to me is more like, you don't, and I'll be honest with you, like you don't motivate me through money. I am not money motivated. Do I want money and security and have all that, and will I create it myself? Absolutely. I created a business from fucking ground one with zero money after I blew 30 fucking grand. After a divorce, being on my own. Like I know I have that drive, but for somebody to sit there and tell me, go get it, and it's like, to be honest with you, I feel like it kind of holds me back because it's on me. I am not money driven. Some people are. The two most powerful things on this fucking planet, love and money, guys. And like, even like to share a little something with you right now, like the person I'm seeing up in the air, but like they're money driven. I'm love driven. And we're so compatible. But that's where me and him have to really sit down and talk about, I get what you're saying. You want me to succeed. You want the best for me. It's a genuine soul. He's not doing it in a malicious way or nothing. But the way I take it so personally, and I almost feel like it holds me back until I get that drive again in me. So for me, I know it's important for me to find the drive. And in the midst of chaos like that, I can push away, and I will push away, and I will get in this energy of being like, fuck you, I can do this on my own. You want to see me succeed? You're going to watch me succeed from the fucking sidelines, because the way you're trying to motivate me doesn't motivate me. So that's for me and him on a personal side note that I'm just sharing with you guys, because I'm sure we have a lot of similarities, and we're the same. We're creatures of habit, or in our blood. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going through something like that, you just have to be honest. And the guy I'm seeing, I'm telling you, from the bottom of his heart, he's not doing it for me to be an asshole. Like, remember I told you I failed my test and I'm kind of putzing on going back in? I needed that drive again. I needed to feel secure, and I needed to feel like I can do this. It's not one of those things where someone can push me into it, if that makes sense. And I will do it, and I will succeed, and I will go after that, and I will find out if I'm good at it or if I'm not, you know? So I'm sure a lot of you are kind of going through similar stuff, and it's fine. Just be honest with somebody. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, jelly beans? Where is everybody? Are you guys with me? No one's writing anything. It could have been because of the phone call. Because I can see you guys. I just want to make sure, like, you can actually hear me, because I'm not, like... Because the numbers, it goes from 97 watching to, like, 110, and then it goes to, like, 100. Like, it keeps going up and down, up and down. All right, someone just said you're here. Okay, so it could just be, see, it keeps going down and up. Okay, look, there you all are. Just listening. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not talking to myself right now and having to repeat something. Hey. So I just thought I would share that with you, because that's how we learn through these type of experiences and people's experiences, and that's certainly how I learn and how I guide, you know. We all have our shit. And just money doesn't drive me. Love drives me. Passion drives me. My own drive drives me. And I got to get that back. Someone else can't get that back for me. If someone wants to partake and be in my life and, you know, be that person and watch me succeed and be part of it, that's great. But it also, you need to be very clear with somebody on all different levels on how you feel. You got to remember, you know, Venus is retro. There's a lot of things retro right now. And be very open and honest. And if it's not working for you, I don't think you're being stubborn. It's just, it's not working for you. So before my women go and sabotage something or take a risk or take a leap of faith, like I said, it depends on how you want to look at it. You're in beautiful energy right now. And instead of writing down all the faults on why you shouldn't go in a direction, start thinking of the reasons why you should. And I could give that same advice to men too, right? But I think my men are more clear. It's just more of releasing what needs to be released in order to move forward. Because, like I said, with the Magician energy, you are healing, but you are ready for this. There's no question. You have every tool in the shed that you need. You're not lacking, and you have every ingredient in the cupboard to bake a cake or cookies or put together a dish. Like it's just, it's so clear. So you're either taking a leap of faith or it's too risky. There's kind of no in between, you know. So here's a lesson for my feminine, or like just something you need to be knowledgeable about on kind of what's going on, the energy that you're in. You have friendship, okay? So I understand that there's a friend in my life for a reason. So that's a big message for you guys. You know, it's almost like this is why you're going to be battling your self-conscious. Because whomever this person is to you, if you're not single, right? Or if somebody comes into your life, or it's just a straight up friendship. But this was always like a twin card, you know what I mean? this is going to be a little bit more of a battle for you because this person is here for a reason. And that's the same message you got off the Seven of Swords. It's the same message you got off of sabotage. So I don't know what you guys are going to do. Sit down and talk about it. And if they're not willing to talk about it, yeah, be on your merry way with this Eight of Cups. There's no question. I almost feel bad giving you these messages because you're ready to be out. There's no question. So I would suggest, masculine, please use, I put that card back into, I would suggest you clear your head. Don't listen to too much tarot. Like, literally clear your head before you make a decision. And the men have worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So I don't know what they're worried about, but my men are worried. So you can either choose to be worry. You can worry or you can move forward. The bottom of the deck, you got freedom. I pose the power to be free and create your own happiness. And right now, for my men, it is all about your happiness. You want that freedom. You need to release your past and move forward. You have to take the leap of faith. Women, I'd say take the leap of faith too, but right now it feels so risky. I feel like my women are literally battling way more than my men, and I'm sure my men are too. I don't mean to make it sound like you're not going through some shit, but my women are like, my women have a tougher week than my men. They need to make serious decisions, and my men's just kind of like, I know what I want, it's just a matter if I do it. And my women, it's way more of a subconscious and conscious fucking battle for you right now. But, I mean, this can't be any clearer for my masculine. You got the Nine of Cups twice and the Three of Cups. I pose the power to create my own. I pose the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So, basically, if you want it, go after it. Stop worrying about outcomes. And this could have a lot to do with the whole money in the middle thing going on. I don't quite know, but it's something, because it's not saying it here. So it's like the masculine's being honest about it in certain moments, and then in other moments it just everything needs to be laid on the board if you're with somebody. And if it doesn't go in a certain direction, then make your final decision. But don't make your decision through tarot. So the best advice for both of you, something both of you should be working on, whether you choose to or not, is the Death card. I'm learning that endings are new beginnings. So it's like I said, with Judgment here, it's up to you. The two of you need to work on this. If you're single, masculine or feminine, if you're single, let fear go. I realize that I'm testing to relive. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in energy of love. So don't fear moving forward. And you also got guilt. I release any beliefs that are no longer assisting me grow. Okay, so don't let nothing stop you, because every human being on this planet within this energy this week can move forward. You got to put your mind to it. Okay. So, fantastic read. What I'm going to do now is go back to this. I hope it doesn't cut off. It might. I don't know. I think this is more geared to, I think it was more geared to my feminine when I decided to do this, but hold on. No, it's really for my feminine right now. I don't mean to exclude my masculine, but this is where I was guided to read earlier. So women, ask a specific question in your head. Continue to concentrate on your question as I open the envelope. I'm not going to ask a question because I don't want my energy to affect this by any means, okay? So I'm not going to hold it in my hands like that and concentrate. I'm just going to go like this and lay them out. Keeping the cards face down, take 3 cards, shuffle them, and then place them face down in a row. Turn the card to the left. This represents past events and influences to the left. Okay, y'all got your question? All right, 6 of Wands. Okay, so this represents past events and influences. 6 of Wands, victory. Okay, get ready for the celebratory dance. You have earned this reward. The actions that are taken here brought you to this place. You should feel good about your accomplishments and what you need to enjoy in the moment and recognize. Okay, so basically that's what I'm saying. So because this is like the past, so everything you work towards, don't think for 1 second it's not going to pay off. Okay, like I don't know if you thought something was going to pay off and it didn't, but like that victory's been there. So it's more of a mental thing. Okay, so the card in the middle signifies your present current situation. You got the Hangman. Answers could be found when you look at things in a different angle. Okay, we talked about that. Surrendering your own sense of reality lets you see something from someone else's point of view. Challenge yourself to examine the issue at hand and have a different vantage point. Sometimes the answer is closer than you think. And I think it has to do with this person. You guys are in a tough situation because it's asking you once again to surrender your own sense of reality and look at something from somebody else's point of view. And right now I can tell you, like, okay. So turn over the card on the right, which shows a spear of influences and events in your close near future. Ace of Cups, and you have that kicking off the week, okay? Someone offers you a heartfelt gift. Love spills over, so tell someone how you feel. Emotions can be a bit much for now, but remember they are like water. Don't dam up the feelings at this moment. Let it flow freely. So, challenge. Are you going to accept the challenge? It's up to you. I didn't even know what 3 cards were in here. So it's kind of like, I don't know if you thought something was going to be victorious, and it's like right now it just feels held up, and I get it. But then it also says someone offers you a heartful gift, all right? And you do have the Ace of Cups right here. And you know, you don't have the 6 of Wands down here because I think that's something you thought was going to work out in the past that didn't. Or, you know what I'm saying? Because this is a massive change in your life. And I think it's like on a conscious level, which makes it even tougher. So if you have that friend, talk to that friend. If this is someone you're seeing or dating, talk to that person. If they don't want part of it, so be it. I do feel like you might be a little hesitant to even hear what they have to say or something, because again, it's the Taurus energy. Okay, so this is a big reading for you guys. So this reading is done. I know people want me to read other stuff I just asked, but I don't want it to interfere with this reading at all. This reading is too important, and it's important that you probably go back and watch this reading. Like to the point where I'll probably do it and I'm gonna be like, oh, really? Because I don't normally do that, but for some reason, there's a lot of messages in here that come to me and I don't even realize I talk about sometimes. And as I was about to say, it's important for me to even go back and listen to this. I got the goosebumps, so I know at some point I will. Okay, so there's that. I love you guys. I might be back tomorrow. I might not. I have Patreon to do tomorrow, and I got a late night tonight. And Again, last night I didn't fall asleep till it's like 2:30 in the morning. It's like for 2 weeks now, it's a lot. I think that's a lot to do with the full moon too, but depending on how I sleep and when I wake up, I'll get to Patreon. You definitely probably have it by supper time. We have a big storm coming, so I do have to go, for my Patreon viewers, I do have to go food shopping in the morning before the storm. We're getting like over a foot of snow. And then I'll come back and work on your videos. You will definitely have them by tomorrow night, there's no question. So chances are I'll be back on Tuesday, okay? Well, that's the read. I love you guys. My women have a lot to work on, and my men have a lot to work on. You definitely have a challenge in front of you. It's just how it's going to be handled. And you got to decipher, you know, which energy you're in, feminine or masculine. I mean, it's pretty clear on the board, but if you're in the same sex, you never know. Sheldon's ready to make a break over here. Look at him. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Making a break? Jeez. So, I need to get him a new pool. He needs the bigger one because he's getting too big, which I'm just kind of like, oh, I can't believe I got to put the bigger pool in my bedroom. It's like I barely have any room. And he's barely in it. He's really only in it when he sleeps. He's really out of his enclosure a lot more than he's in it. Well, no, it's probably like an even give and take. But he does really enjoy his enclosure too. So I want to get him some new stuff and climbing stuff. I'm probably going to have to order that on Amazon. I don't think I can find a pool this time of year. It'd be nice to be able to maybe find one of the plastic ones because he's not sharp. I don't think he'd bite it. So he can more like bounce off of it versus climbing. I'll have to think about what I'm going to do. But he's definitely ready for the next size enclosure. And it helps them grow, you know. So he's trying to escape. All right. Y'all, I love you. Have a wonderful Sunday. Yeah, you too. Take care. And I'll see you probably Tuesday for sure. Tuesday for sure, Z's. And listen, if you're anything like me, I don't know what it is, but I told myself today, like, go do this, go do that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do it tomorrow. And I think because tomorrow is February 1st, so step into the week knowing it's a new month, it's a new opportunity, it's a brand new day. And don't let nothing hold you down. Mind over matter. No matter what you got going on, just persevere, push through. You know, if there's certain things you need to X out right now because you can't quite grasp, X it out. Do what's best for you. But at the same time, take into consideration the read I just gave you. You know, are you going to look at it as a leap of faith, or is it too risky? Are you going to look at it in a more optimistic way of, instead of, you know, looking at it like, here's 7 reasons why I shouldn't go in this direction, you know, here's just a few reasons why I should. Can make a difference. Everything else you're battling consciously. So maybe take a bath. If you don't have a bath, take a shower. Water is the best way to cleanse your soul. Stay in it a little extra longer. Maybe some bath salt. And, you know, buy yourself some flowers. Listen to music. Put salt in the corner of your rooms if you want to. you know, cleanse them. We're just getting through a full moon, you know, and those are tough. You know, so it's on you on how you clear energy and how you want to look at something, and it's going to be a battle. But it's a battle you're gonna win. You already won it, is what the cards are saying. It's just you don't see it. Your future is bright. It's a nice change. We've been waiting for this shift, guys. We've been saying it for a week. Let it happen. I wish you luck. I wish me luck. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you Tuesday. Please reread this read. It's important. It's a good read. And like I said, share it. Even with your friends, or it's one of those reads where it's like, it's not even like a story, it's the actual energy, you know, and it's up to you on whether or not you're gonna make the best of it, because this read will change perspectives, and that's what's kind of key. You're only gonna hold yourself back. Don't, like, I feel like for my women it's more like, oh, it's a given. It's not you're giving in. Okay, so think about that. I love you. Bye, guys.